Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha!
You're just forcing the ha. The
ha ha!
No, you need to have more of a ha. No, you don't go up. Listen. It's ha ha. There you go. Now give it a little bit more.
Way worse than yours did,
just
though.
Give it like a little bit more guttural power.
Ha ha!
Ha ha!
Okay, that's
a little too much.
Weird, but whatever. That works. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 211 of the Camcast.
Ha ha!
Tragic.
That was terrible.
That was.
We timed it perfectly, though.
I mean, you did. That was good job.
It was excellent timing, but it was poor quality.
Yeah, it wasn't great, but anyway.
Oh my, that was a very, very poor quality laugh.
I am Mike, dear leader, dog taste, leader of men, herder of cats, maker of pasta salad this evening.
My God, is it delectable.
It's fun. Eventually I'm going to start a YouTube channel where I show you how to impress your friends for very little money and with very little time.
It's a beautiful thing.
And we'll get there eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He'll also get there eventually. It is your, my, and our Uncle Radical, professor of the ghetto arts, tenured but not licensed.
Except in Puerto Rico.
Yep. Let's see. Somebody calls him Daddy, but she's not going to call him Daddy down here. Some people call him Daddy Rads. I don't like it. So we call him Scoots. It is Dave Raleigh.
I thought you were going to do the laugh.
My shenanigans are never late, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Oh, shit. Is that what's happening?
Ah!
He doesn't know what's happening. We were teaching him how to laugh earlier this evening. Eventually, he'll become a real boy.
One day.
It is the good Colonel Eddie Dean himself, chairman of the boards, Zack Lords.
Someday.
One day.
One day.
Maybe not.
No, that's the wrong song.
Nope. Not that at all.
Nope.
Go ahead and find us on all the social medias. We are at Cam Automag on everything. We just crossed 1,500 likes on Facebook. So thank you, everybody, for that.
Yay!
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you for enjoying our shenanigans like that.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I like how this is like the grainiest photo you could have possibly taken of that.
I mean, it shouldn't be that grainy.
And Facebook thinks you're reporting a problem.
Weird.
Okay, then.
That's curious.
Whatever.
But, yeah, and I can confirm that I am seeing right now 1,500 likes.
There we go. Find this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. Jacob.
One more time for the people in the back.
Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. Like, rate, review, share with your friends. Annoy your coworkers.
Yes.
Do whatever. We're not here to tell you how to live.
I mean, we are, but we aren't.
Either or. What the
Beautiful.
Wow, okay. So...
You're showing us on two devices that it is low quality.
No,
one is high, one is low.
It's weird.
Okay, then.
Whatever. Support us on Patreon. Patreon.com/CamAutomag. This is where you go to directly give us money in exchange for things like bonus content and getting the Thursday episode a day early.
Yeah, the early release content's great, guys.
Oh, yeah. You'll love it.
You can subscribe to any dollar level. It's $1 up to $15,000, as we've found.
Tragedy.
Indeed. If you'd like to give us more, mailbag@camautomag.com. Wink, wink.
Mike from Cam on Venmo.
Exactly.
There we go.
Yeah, cash.me/outside.
There we go. But $5 a month is really the money. That's the money level.
That's the bang for the buck right there.
Get you into the Cam Super Secret Shenanigans Facebook group.
Yep. It's where we do all the shit posting.
Damn right. It's where we test out a lot of the questions of the week.
Yeah, we feel it out before we bring it public.
Yeah.
I feel like.
It's really kind of where it's really our test bed. It's a test market, if you will. It's like a KFC in the Midwest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not responding.
That's correct.
Accurate, yeah.
Huh.
Oh, I know what's up. We're going to have some very special bonus content coming up for you.
You're damn right we are.
Yep. in the very near future. You will know about it. You will know us by the sound of our dice.
It's true.
Yep.
Well, are we going to air that completely separately as well? Are we
So
gonna
that
bring
one's
that to
actually
another.
So it's going to be. Okay, that's not.
That's a terrible sound effect.
I mean, God bless you for trying.
It was dice.
It was a die and one that doesn't necessarily make a great sound.
It was a D4.
That's all I had.
It's all right. No, that one we're gonna throw up there as the Thursday episode next week, and then it will be once a month we'll get together and throw it up on the Patreon.
Oh, okay. So we're not actually going to bring it out to public.
The first one's gonna be free, and I figure a few
Huh.
more. I figure a few more here and there.
Oh, okay.
We'll figure stuff out. We'll feel it out.
We'll talk more off the air about that.
Exactly. So anybody do anything new and notable since last we spoke?
You mean in the last 24 hours?
I got waved at in the Corolla.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a race car.
Yeah. I've been driving it this weekend because it's the only car that has gas in it. When you have more than one car, you drive the car that has gas in it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well,
Wish I knew the struggle.
Says the one who has 14 cars right now.
well,
And none of them are mobile.
damn. All right. Well then, I think Zack takes the cake. Congratulations.
Because I have two kind of running cars.
And somebody waved at you. I got nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, we went to a drift event.
Oh, I did something notable this weekend.
Okay.
I edited a video of said drift event. I totally stole your
true.
thunder there, Dave. Sorry.
That's okay.
It's all right.
Which I think should be coming out on the Cam YouTube channel soon.
Yeah. It'll be out there this week. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Probably not Thursday.
Today or tomorrow as they hear it?
Yeah, today or tomorrow as they hear it.
Got it.
I'm not about to do that right now. Bandwidth is at a premium in this house. I have Comcast.
I feel you.
Dear God.
Fair enough.
I feel it.
Yep. Anyway, we have a very special shout out.
Yeah.
Devin,
This is a great one.
Devin and his lovely wife Katie. They welcomed their son Connor Levin Creasy into the world.
Oh,
Yep.
Merry Birthmas, little guy.
Yep, mom and child are doing fine.
Wonderful.
There we go.
Love that middle name.
It's a good one. All right, we have some birthdays. Happy birthday to Tyler Mikesell, Chris Wald, OG photog friend from Boise.
Oh, yeah.
Lovable, huggable Bobby Fritz.
Oh, nipples.
Big Bob Meyer. Randy Thrain, Jordan Priestley of JDP Motorsports.
Oh, very nice.
Danny Faxon, Chris Carver, and car racing.
You don't say.
The Paris-Rouen motor race was held on July 22nd, 1894, and is widely regarded as the first automotive race.
The first official race?
Yeah. So, there you go. Yeah, the world's first competitive motor race.
Interesting.
Yep.
I feel like auto racing began the second vehicle was made.
Probably. But, yeah, man, this is city-to-city thing. So,
Okay, well, leave it to the French.
for people that seem to hate cars, they are very heavily involved in automotive history.
Surprising how that works.
Right? Well, there we go. You know what's not surprising? Looking awesome.
Of course.
You know how you can look awesome.
Is Mr. Mac having a sale?
Always and forever.
Oh, okay.
When Mr. Mac is not having a sale, then it's a problem.
Yeah, touche.
Is that like the Waffle House Index?
Exactly.
Wow.
No.
Can I make a suggestion?
What do you got, Zach?
Cam Auto Swag.
There you go.
Wow.
Oh, I was getting worried because you were building that up really big.
Seeing kind of just a little sweaty.
It's
Hold
all
on,
right.
sorry.
Yeah.
Arms are weak and kind of heavy.
Dabbing on the graves of his haters.
God damn. Wait, there's a button for that.
Yes, there we go.
Thanks, Noop.
CamAutoswag.com. That's where you go to get all your official Cam Automag merchandise.
Yeah, we got all kinds of good stuff. We've got new and old Cam Automag logos on T-shirts.
Hats.
We got them on hats.
Yep.
Let's see. We've got the tote bag.
Yeah.
We've got cell phone covers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still rocking the one on my iPhone X.
There you go.
I drop it every day. It's still in one piece.
Still hanging out.
It's still doing its thing. We've got the Understeer to Victory T-shirt of the season.
Yep. We've got Mount Canmore.
That's an always and forever.
Yep.
Definitely grab that.
Yep.
Be
So,
cool.
There we go. CamAutoswag.com.
Support us.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, guys, a thing finally came true.
Mm-hmm.
We officially have the mid-engine C8 Corvette.
I really think what Barnes said about this was the most accurate thing in the world.
Okay, and what did he say?
If you love you still love Corvettes, you hate this one. If you didn't give a shit about Corvettes, you love this one.
All right. I mean,
Yeah, I could feel that.
I kind of can. I mean, I liked the Corvette. I always thought it was, a good option in the price range.
Yeah.
Like, you got a hell of a lot of car for your money, performance-wise, not necessarily any other factor.
Right.
But, yeah, I love the C8. I love that it's nearly 500 horsepower, and they start below 60 grand.
Here's the thing. People bitched when the C5 had a transaxle.
Yeah?
Then they grew to love it. The C5, C6, and C7, everybody just seems to adore. Now it's a C8 with everything completely new.
Yeah.
And they hate it. And that's fine.
Yeah.
Because the C8 Corvette is not for people who like the previous 7 generations of Corvette.
It's like, whenever anybody complains about, like, their new thing, like, this thing that they love, something changing, like when everybody complained about the new Ghostbusters, well, I mean, you still have the other two.
It's
Yeah.
true.
They're still there.
Yeah.
Like, if you want a front-engine, rear-wheel drive Corvette, you've got a lot to choose from.
You've got up to 2019, I guess.
You've
Yeah.
got a shit
And
ton
there's
of...
some badass cars in that era.
Yeah, I mean, there was some really awesome shit. But,
Like, I'm not a fan, per se, of the C7 based on looks alone. Front end's great. I could care less about the ass.
yeah.
Right? C6 is probably my favorite generation as far as aesthetics and performance goes.
Yeah.
C5, from a budget standpoint, sure, and then C4 is really my go-to for, like, the rad era stuff.
Yeah.
I like C3s. I've always wanted to build a C3. It's just kind of a thing, right? C2s are classics, and I never cared for the C1.
They're interesting. That's about all I can say about the C1.
All I know is my grandpa loves it.
Yeah.
That's about all I know.
Well,
Hey, your grandpa's not the average old guy.
Yeah.
That's for sure, because boomers are losing their minds over this.
yeah.
In fact, a lot of people are losing their minds over this.
So many white New Balances are marching towards Detroit.
I'm super excited to start seeing road tests. Did you guys watch the Jay Leno thing he did?
I did
Have not.
Okay. Yeah, he just basically was like, here's the new Corvette. Open the door. Here's inside of it. Cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, but I can't wait for some road tests. Like, I can't wait for like Doug DeMare to get his hands on one.
Yeah.
I really like the cockpit. I would love
It's
to
really
see
cool.
one in person, but I really like the way it's laid out. I like the separation between driver and passenger.
Yeah,
it's got that wall of controls.
Yeah.
Well,
I
they-
really enjoy that.
They kind of started doing that with the C7.
A little bit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a little bit. But I mean, this is very, this is almost exotic. This has got a very fighter pilot,
Yeah.
cockpit type of look.
And so what I was hearing was the reason for the buttons to being kind of vertical like that was a throwback to the C3 with the C3 and like the car from the era with the vertical radios.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like that.
All right.
Definitely can appreciate that is a DCT only. And I know a lot of people are losing their shit about that. Here's the thing. The new Corvette doesn't give a fuck if you want a clutch pedal or not. You're not going to buy it anyway.
GM doesn't owe you a goddamn thing with this car.
And I will say, just to kind of put onto a tangent, nobody gives a fuck if you would rather have a manual transmission car.
You and like the 27 other people. Like,
Hey,
Yep.
can you
fuck you guys. Save the manual.
Can you afford? Okay, to everybody saying, "Oh, I wish this had I wish this had a manual." Are you going to go out and like would you have put an order down?
No.
No, none of you would.
Here's the thing. The people that are complaining and crying and bitching and moaning that this car doesn't have a third pedal are the same people that drive a Dodge Neon with a branded title and 400,000 miles and are living in their parents' basement. I don't give a shit what you think about this. This car is great. It is an engineering marvel. It is well underneath the price point of equivalent cars.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you want to completely destroy the driving experience of a car that was designed around a DCT, yeah, fuck it. Put a manual transmission in it.
Have fun.
You're not going to do it.
No.
You're not going to buy it, even if it was offered.
Yeah.
You're going to buy it second or third hand, which means that you're going to rely on somebody else wanting it badly enough to pay the premium for it for you to ride their coattails. Not going to happen.
You assholes are the reasons why the Chevy SS died.
Exactly.
I'm going to wait until it comes on the second-hand market. No, you're not. People have to buy them in the first place for them to get on the second-hand market.
Yep, it's not going to happen.
Nope.
And that's fine. So, I mean, get fucked.
Did you guys see the photo of them using a Holden for the test, like the very first test models?
Yeah, it was like a goddamn, it was a
Ute.
VX or VY Ute.
Yeah.
Stretched, very wide, very long with the mid-engine running gear. Super cool on its own.
Oh, yeah.
I really dig that, and I could see why they did that from, an R&D perspective.
Yeah.
It's obviously much easier to get it in and out of the assembly without tearing the whole thing apart. And I mean, when you're in the business of research and development, you need to be able to quickly get things in and out.
Yeah, you need to be able to take a look at shit real quick.
And that's the way to do it.
Yep. Well,
I dig it. I like that it's got a lot of available features.
yeah.
Now,
I like this little party piece, that like GPS-assisted hydraulic front-end lift.
mm-hmm.
Like where you can store a bunch of like places in the GPS, up to 1,000 locations, like in the car's GPS, and it will be like, oh, okay, this is where I need to lift up the nose so we don't scrape.
And see, that's great. I like that. That's a user input that becomes automation.
Yeah.
You only have to do this once.
Yeah.
And then after that, it remembers. So on your daily commute, I mean, I'm sure everybody's commute has got an increasing number of speed bumps.
Oh, yeah.
Or an increasing number of shit that you must avoid, right? Kind of wondering, if there's a way to delete these GPS coordinates, say after, like a pothole's been filled, or after something like that.
I'm sure there's got to be a way to do
Yeah,
that.
and I would like to see the user interface on that to
It's
really
probably
make
just
comments.
A button that's, because I bet you enter a location and it saves us street coordinates, basically.
I would imagine so.
Yeah,
And enjoy that is an available option.
Ooh. I'm just looking at this very close up. You got the front end. Like, look at that. It's got the Corvette emblem on the little thing above the little twisty dial.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's got like a little hand perch. It's
Yeah.
almost like, those gaming... It's like a gaming
very
mouse.
Very Lexus and Mercedes-esque.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, that's cool. And I think, like, with the dial and everything in there, I feel like this is how you would go in there and start deleting locations.
Yeah, I imagine you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks like that's basically the settings wheel.
Yeah.
You get your modes and your all that stuff. That's great. I really like that. Everything that I have seen
I'll go back
interior
with the photo.
wise has been.
I saw an issue.
What's that?
Go down. Is that the interior photo? Right there. Cup holders aren't accessible to the passenger.
Because the passenger has a cup holder on the other side.
Yeah.
The other side of the wall, there's a cup holder that pops out.
All right, then.
Yeah, and I would imagine there's that one door does not look big enough for multiple cup holders. I bet that's one cup holder and an additional space.
Yeah. It's probably what that is.
Regardless, why would you beverage in a Corvette?
Yeah.
Because you're old and you wear New Balances and you want your
If
you
you're
want your fountain drink from
I don't
Chevron.
I think dudes who wear New Balances are going to be driving this, but I think it's going to be far less dudes who wear New Balances will be driving this compared to the other generations of Corvette.
Yeah, I think, okay.
This is going to be a different kind of get off my lawn guy.
Because this is almost entering like buy an R8 or buy this type thing.
Yeah?
For the price, yeah, you're right.
I mean,
This is way more bang for the buck.
oh yeah.
I feel like this is the better car all around.
Or also like for me, like I've been going on a little tangent of myself of like you used Ferraris. And you could get a 430 for this kind of price range. So would you, like I'm saying, you can get an optioned car for the price of a 430. And I'm like, that's a good,
I
would you do the 430 or the Corvette has a warranty still on it.
I mean, I'm going to go ahead and do the car with a warranty.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: the performance per
I'm
dollar.
I'm agreeing with you on that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like that's a hard question.
I mean, like, a used Ferrari in that price range, that just doesn't necessarily, like...
Well, no, I'm saying like because like a 430 right now e-gear car is like 90 to 100.
Yeah.
And so I bet you can get these options to about what 120.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
I think somebody tried unsuccessfully debunking the 60K myth by optioning just about everything.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh wow, that hit $111,000 quick." I mean, they double charged themselves on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like they were stacking on like the brake upgrade and a couple other like fancy colors and stuff that actually come with the Z51 package. So they were kind of double charging themselves to kind of.
Are we making our own cam automag Corvette right now?
We can if we really want to.
So also, I have already heard that there's a Corvette, or a Corvette. Wow, a convertible Corvette.
They're all convertible.
Convertible C8.
Well, I mean, they're Targas, but
they're all Targas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so is there not an actual?
No,
oh, that is an actual drop top.
This is an actual drop top.
This has got like a speedster feel to it. I
there's
really like that.
There's a difference between a Targa top and an actual convertible.
Yeah, I thought that Dave was confused because I knew about them all being Targa top.
Yeah, but no, this is an actual, honest to God.
God, that is
drop
beautiful.
Top, like convertible.
That is fantastic. It's got like the little speedster humps behind the heads, the headrests. That is beautiful.
Yeah,
I love that deck lid.
Yeah,
covering the engine.
Yeah, and like you can tell like these are very different because
the
Targa top car has the glass. You can see the thing that if there needs to be a hero out there who needs to do the thing that we've talked about in the group,
which is what.
Replace the Corvette on the thing.
Oh, yeah, with Iron Duke.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, if I become independently wealthy, I'm getting a Corvette, a new C8 Corvette, and I'm rebranding it as a Fiero.
Good.
I will do it.
But, yeah, no, the drop top looks amazing.
That's beautiful. I would have not called it a convertible. I would have called it a Speedster.
Yeah.
I would buy a Corvette Speedster.
Oh, yeah. But, no.
And I would love to see what the hardtop edition would cost on a convertible, quote unquote convertible. Excuse me,
quote unquote.
Yeah, and I like how they're letting you build a Stingray.
Yeah,
I like that. Definitely a little bit up from base.
Yeah,
no big deal. I do like the transparent roof.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah, because it kind of reminds me of the 720S that has the transparent retractable sunroof thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I dig that. I dig that a lot. And now here's the thing: like this car, this car still looks incredibly Corvette.
Yeah, like it's still definitely a Corvette.
This takes so many styling cues from the C7. It just proportions them a little bit more differently.
Oh yeah.
I mean, obviously you don't have anything ahead of the firewall anymore, so you don't have such a long snout, such a long nose.
On that same thing, I was getting kind of pissed off at Jay Leno's review of it, because he mentioned that and then like try to throw in the fact that like that's going to be helpful for tall people, and I'm like, there not being a firewall is not the issue for tall people. I don't know any tall guy who has an issue with legroom in a car, other than steering wheel to door card. That's the only issue I've ever seen in a car.
Right, and this car has such a swept back seating position. I feel like even people that are approaching 7 feet would be able to find a comfortable position.
But the part I was getting finding bullshit was the height aspect is not legroom; it's headroom.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm like, because he was trying to like the guy was like, well, we've removed the firewall, so there's more legroom in the front of the vehicle now. And I'm like, that's not helpful, but thank you.
Whatever. I like how there are several engine appearance packages here.
Yep.
You get black, red, silver. You've got
one that gives you LEDs.
Oh fuck yeah!
LEDs and carbon accent
that
panels. That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
I dig that.
I don't know.
It didn't really give us a price, did it?
Yeah, no. None of these are giving us a price. We're just kind of like making this and seeing what happens. So
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, me too. Ooh.
Really digging the 2LT.
Same here, that two-tone.
The two-tone. Oh, looks like there are several two-tone options
in the
available in the
3LT?
3LT.
Well, let's see what we got in there.
That's actually really nice. I'm seeing a...
Ooh.
Okay, so you got Adrenaline Red, which is red and black two-tone. You got the two-tone blue.
Does it say neutral or natural? I can't
Natural.
Yeah, that's the one I like.
Natural and natural dipped. I like that. So the natural dipped is a full tan.
Yeah, I like the natural dipped. It's that...
Natural dipped, yeah, it's full everything. Just straight natural has, you still got a black console, you have black door panels,
Yeah.
black interior. Morello Red actually looks really nice, too, that wine red color.
I think, too. I don't know if you guys
Ooh.
noticed this yet.
The red guts work on everything.
It's kind of purple.
Yeah.
These seats are cooled.
Heated, cooled. I mean, I imagine that's probably standard option.
Yeah, but there's not very many other cars with this kind of performance figures that do that. Like you have,
That is true.
You have the Bentleys and the Rolls Royces, but those are in their own league.
See?
But like
I
the
feel like-
Ferraris and Lambos don't do that yet. I'm aware of, because they're trying to go on the weight saving side.
Yeah, I'll go with you on that. Okay, so I really like that jet black and gray. That's
actually really nice. Yeah.
That is really nice.
Yeah.
Carbon fiber interior package. That's cool. Yeah, I like the perforated leather.
Yeah.
Definitely very nice. Looks like we have options of seat type.
Yeah.
Competition sports seats.
Yeah.
We got GT1, which is a bit more of a kind of a sporty Grand Touring style seat. Still
Yeah.
bolstered really well.
Yep.
The GT2 seat
Has a seat back halo.
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Napa leather, of course.
Yeah. And then the competition are just like the straight up, like...
They look like fighter seats.
Yeah.
Jet fighter seats. That's actually really cool. Performance textile cloth. Is that, is
All
that
right.
what that was?
Remove that. Nah, I don't want to do that.
No, we don't want to do any of that.
My suede.
Oh, we could put the suede in there, though.
Yeah,
That's
right.
really cool.
Ooh, seatbelt colors.
Oh, we got to do fucking red.
I
red
mean-
or yellow. Red or yellow.
Ooh, I've got to go with... I think I'm going to go with red.
Yeah,
Do it.
yeah,
do it,
red
do
belts.
It, do it.
Yeah?
Cool with that. Definitely
Oh.
very cool with that. That's sporty as hell.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, man.
Just a nice little splash of color here.
Yeah.
I really dig that.
Man, that ain't bad.
Yeah.
That is not bad.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
is
all
that
right.
that's a thing.
That is indeed a thing.
That is a thing, and
Here we go.
ooh,
Yeah.
what are we doing here?
Try to change the color.
Oh, I see what you got
yes.
going on here.
I like the Accelerate yellow
Yeah,
because it,
that's incredibly sporty.
Yeah.
I like that. It's a very bright
I still
yellow.
get fucking Evora vibe from this.
Yeah. I could see that a little bit. I would actually like to see this next to like an Exige and I don't know what Ferrari is closest to this.
It'd
Probably
be the
488.
488?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought the 458 was the smaller one.
The 458 doesn't get made anymore. They replaced it with the 488.
Well, that's probably why I'm confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the 488 is basically a 458 except with turbos.
Yes, you're right. You're 100% right with that.
Yeah. So,
No, I'm pretty sure that the 458 had turbos as well, too.
no, it didn't. It was naturally aspirated.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, ignore me then.
Whatever. This is a beautiful car.
Yeah.
Just full stop. This is a gorgeous car for being a ground up, all new technology design. This is fantastic. For the
Yeah.
price that they're offering at, it is an impressive deal.
Oh, yes.
Anybody... Okay, I'm going to put this... The new Corvette has had the same reception as the new Supra. Anybody that was anticipating the new Corvette to be a continuance of the lineage of Corvettes is disappointed, much the same as anybody expecting the new Supra to be a continuance of lineage of the older Supras was disappointed.
Yeah. But,
That's the thing. Like, this is all new. This is really the only thing they're doing is they're reusing the nameplate and they're trying to keep it in a certain performance level.
Yeah, because they are aware that this thing is going to have to do, like, race car stuff.
Right.
So they're like, it has to be a certain thing, so this is what it has to be.
And let's be real, the C7 Corvette has explored what I would consider the limits of a
Yeah,
front-engine, rear-wheel drive chassis.
that was, like, the last hurrah.
Yeah,
for, like,
I mean, they had leaf springs for hell's sake.
Yeah.
Carbon composite, whatever the hell they were. I actually don't even know if there was carbon involved in that. It's just a composite leaf, as suspension. You've got front engine, dry sump, rear transaxle, 50-50 weight distribution, low, wide, short overhangs. It was an impressive weight number. It was an impressive weight balance. It was impressive horsepower. The suspension was amazing. Braking was out of this world. This is really as far as you could go in a production vehicle without massively changing something. And that's exactly what they've done. They've taken it to the next level.
Yeah, they reached the mountaintop, and then they saw a taller mountain, and they're like, well,
guess we're going to start climbing that one.
There we go.
That's it.
And there we are. Well, hey, speaking of amazing deals, you used to be able to get a supercar of some sort for 45 to 60 grand on social media.
Supercar.
Yes, there was a shop in Brazil that was making fake Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
Oh, my God.
And they don't look bad.
They really don't. I was looking into this. They don't look bad at all.
They don't look terrible.
Interesting.
Yeah, but they got busted, so...
Yeah.
I
mean, not surprising, especially if these guys were attempting to throw these, as the real thing.
I don't think they were they?
I think they were.
Okay.
Were they attempting to call this the real thing? I mean, the proportions look very correct.
they were, printing up, fake Lamborghini and Ferrari badges, Lamborghini stitched seats and everything.
The seats look so fucking wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the seats are obviously horrendous. Look at that.
No.
But, I mean, here's the thing. That shot right there in the shop, there are a lot of things there. Obviously, they're incomplete, but that looks almost legitimate. That looks like a body shop for exotic or supercars.
Yeah.
The thing is, I want to know where these guys got this knowledge from. Because these guys must have been
it was a father and son doing this.
They must have had some kind of professional training. Because you don't copy some of the most advanced designed cars just by memory.
Yeah,
that is true. I mean, they had to have some type of inside, what have you.
I don't know. I mean, I think they just had experience.
Perhaps. Yeah. I mean, they're probably incredible body guys. I like the names they put here: Ferrari and Lamborghini.
That's
great from this article.
Can I hire them to do some bumpers for me?
I highly doubt it. But I mean, this was the AP reported the story, and then this is on Jalopnik, and it's the AP write-up on the situation is disappointingly vague, and I couldn't find good details in my cursory research, all of which leads back to the same AP story. What engines were these cars using? Were they totally scratch-built, or just bodies built on top of Mustangs or something? Can I still buy one? Just kidding, I'm good, but I would really love to go get a closer look.
I mean, I'm not even going to lie. I would love to see something like that. I would love to see the inner workings of that.
That'd be badass, yeah.
Yeah,
and I want to know how many of these they sold.
Yeah, that's a very good question.
I want to know how many of these are actually out there.
I mean, I'm assuming they're probably dotting Brazil, Rio and Sao Paulo.
I would imagine so, yeah. I mean,
beyond that,
that's crazy.
Yep.
I mean, that's really good work.
Yeah.
Even if they are, a bit, fake.
Well, hey, here's something that's totally not fake. A Chinese company is bringing back the Saleen S7.
Oh, boy.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
What?
Jingzhou Seco Automobile Technology Corp bought Saleen in 2017, and now they're going to bang out some new what they call a Saleen S7 Le Mans.
Interesting.
Yes. They're going to make 1,500 horsepower out of a twin-turbo 7-liter Ford Windsor V8. Make about 1,500 horsepower.
Okay, now, I don't recall what the original S7 used engine was.
I think it was a 351, basically, wasn't it?
I mean, you would be... The original S7 is nearly 20 years old at this point. So
yeah, I think it was a 351.
I mean, that would be the heyday of the modular motor.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
So would it be a twin-cam modular? Would it be a single-cam modular? Would it be an old-school small block?
I looked into these a while ago, so my knowledge isn't all here. We could probably just fucking Google it. But while he Googles that, what I remember was the original S7 was NA, and then they moved to the twin-turbo model. And I think the twin-turbo model got the different engine, so I think is it all right there?
I have no idea. I'm just... Yeah, no, I mean, it's not there, but, I mean, it's just... A lot of people were worried because it's a Chinese company that is bringing these back. But don't worry, these cars will be built, or they were built this year in Corona, California.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So
Interesting. Yeah. So the original S7 actually used a 427 cubic inch overhead valve. So what I would imagine was a Windsor or a Cleveland.
I think
Small block just punched out.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Ford Windsor. It was a 427 cubic inch Windsor.
Damn.
The S7 TT was twin turbocharged. Yeah, made 750.
Damn. All right. Well,
Through a 6-speed manual. I wonder if that was a Tremec or if that was a ZF box.
I think it was Tremec from that era.
It would make sense.
Yep.
Anywho, that's impressive. I actually would like to know if they're going to continue that. Yeah, 7-liter Ford Windsor V8. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So they're literally copying it to its definition.
Yep.
Which they're cool, and I think they still look like a good-looking car too.
They're they're cool looking, but I mean, it's also like
the issues they had before was they had major wiring issues factory.
Oh well,
factory.
I mean,
if you guys have ever seen, a Celine Ford, you would understand that Celine doing something by themselves is going to be catastrophic.
Yeah. Well, it's also weird that they're bringing back the S7 because there have been more modern Salines built.
Yeah, there has been rumors and photos of an S8 more or less.
I mean, there's the S1 which we saw back in 2017.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And actually has been spotted recently testing on the track.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, I mean,
that's great. I mean, that's a very racy looking
well,
vehicle.
Actually,
I like that.
It actually is a straight up race car because there is a Saline Cup which is run under the SRO World Challenge banner thingy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
right. That I did not know.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
What is that?
That that's awful.
That is awful. Yeah, it's just a bunch of these goofy looking little things.
Weren't there a couple of these at Goodwood?
I have no idea.
I think there was one.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, it's they're just out there running around.
So, I mean, the S7 is a very kit car-ish looking vehicle.
It was very kit car-ish in execution as well.
Fair. Valid.
But from my remembering of what Rob Ferretti liked about his was he loved his car. Because Rob Spaghetti had one back in the day.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
Did you just
Why
call
wouldn't
him
he?
Rob Spaghetti?
I mean, everybody does.
Yeah, that's his name.
Okay.
Spaghetti Ferretti.
Yep.
Yeah.
Super speeder spaghetti.
Yeah, that guy. That's really cool. I dig that. I mean it seems like the Chinese are bringing us back all kinds of American icons. I mean, he had the what was the thing? The Jeep CJ3 or whatever that came back as like a Mahindra or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Those
old things. Yeah, those things are fun.
Yeah, but I mean that's cool that this is actually going to be built here.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
No, they have been built here. They're not making any more. Like the ones that these special ones, they've already been built.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yep. So there we go.
All right.
Let's see. RIP Golf Sport Wagon and All Track.
I mean, we really didn't.
Well, I literally said when I saw that earlier, I was like, "Oh, that hasn't happened already."
Yeah, that was gunned down in their primes by the crossovers. Anyway.
And that's happening this year, right?
Yep, they're production ending this year.
Okay, so they're finishing out this model year, I'm assuming.
Probably. And then, I didn't know this, but the 3 Series wagon, the rear window opens independently of the hatch.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I dig that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Apparently, most of the owners of these things didn't know that. And BMW wanted to axe that, but the engineers were like, no. We are keeping this.
Because it's just like the 5 Series wagons.
That's great.
Yeah. Like, it's awesome. Like, of all the things I wished my tiny little van had, that is it. Like, the rear hatch, like the window in the hatch opening independent of the hatch.
And that's one of my favorite things with the 4Runner, because the rear window would roll down.
Yeah, like, I was
was
shopping, like, heavily, because, like, Land Cruisers and GXs, they had the same thing, the rear window. But, I'm not paying that kind of money for some of that clapped-out bullshit.
To just get a fucking second gen.
God, I'm not paying that kind of money for that clapped-out bullshit.
Just buy a fucking auto that has head gaskets on it. You're good to go for another 40,000 miles at least.
You want to not spend a lot of money and get way more than just clapped out bullshit?
How do we do that, Dave?
You go to steadybroke.com.
Holy shit.
I'm not touching this one. Wasn't me.
Nope.
Here's the thing, guys. You love to look good. You love to be comfortable. But you also love to not spend a lot of money.
Let's be honest. If you're listening to this, you're probably broke as shit.
That's probably
Same.
a valid,
If you're
accurate
on this,
assumption
we're probably
there.
broke as shit.
Like,
Fair.
Listen, we know, you're our people. We know you.
Yep.
You know us.
Yep. So check it out. Go to steadybroke.com and look at all the good stuff they've got. It's all very high-quality merchandise. They've got T-shirts. They've got crop tops. They've got sweatshirts. If you're into that whole sweating in July thing, I'm not, but you do you, boo.
Yeah.
They've got all kinds of good stuff. They got the hats. It's just great.
Yeah.
And if that wasn't great enough, I mean, everything is a very affordable price. The most expensive thing there is the sweatshirt at $35.
Yep. $35 for a hoodie.
Yeah, exactly. T-shirts are in the 20s. You get the hats that are like, $15? Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, they're great. Anywho, if that wasn't good enough, when you put everything in your cart, you type in the coupon code box, CAMAUTO15. That gets you 15% off the entire order, which brings it down significantly.
I mean, we say 15%, and you're like, that's not a lot. But when you're taking, 15% out of something that wasn't a lot to begin with.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
The sweatshirt, in example, it was $35, something like that, right? It comes out to $28.75.
Something like that, yeah.
I mean,
that's a fair chunk of change.
I mean, I've done dumber things to save $7.
Who hasn't?
It's true. Anywho, check out our friends, Steady Broke Clothing. They're at steady.broke on all the social medias, steadybroke.com. Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams.
Steady broke.
Well, and speaking of broke,
Oh,
Formula
shit.
One.
Oh.
Ah, yes.
Did something Jeremy Clarkson actually stick?
What?
Did something Jeremy Clarkson say actually stick?
Yeet.
I mean, they've been talking about doing some of this shit for years, but now that I think, Bernie baby-eating Eccleston is not running the show,
God damn.
Wow.
somebody's actually going to make these changes because, fuck it, who cares if Ferrari sticks around? They're not doing super hot right now anyway. Let them let them throw their full force behind sports car racing. See how well that works out.
I actually kind of want to see that.
I mean, I do too. I love watching Ferraris get passed by everything.
I know, right? And then get mad about everything.
Pizza's stepdad is probably rolling over right now. Wherever he is, whatever he's doing, he's got a sharp abdominal pain over us talking about this.
So many people are.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
You can root for the wrong team. That's cool.
Go ahead. We're not going to tell you how to live your lives. Live
It's
your
true.
truth, man.
It's true.
Wait, no, I should be rooting for Williams?
We should all be rooting for Lando Norris just because Lando Norris is the meme lord we deserve.
Here's the thing. I'm still rooting for Saturn.
Okay, there you go. Go get him, Tiger. Yeah, so we're talking about the 2021 Formula One regulations, which are going to be different. They're talking about things like cost caps, standardized parts. So,
Whoa.
You don't have Mercedes spending $500 million and, to get a leg up on literally everybody because they can engineer every last millimeter of every part on the car. So,
Okay.
Mercedes.
yeah, so everybody can it's also a way that, hey, Williams and Racing Point, whatever the shit it is, they don't have to spend all this money they barely or don't even have to try to do the same stuff that the top teams are doing. If you have common parts between the chassis,
You can do a lot more.
that's less money you have to spend.
Yeah.
And suddenly you don't have these weird parades where you have somebody winning by 45 seconds.
Huh.
Imagine that.
Hey,
You know what? I'm upset because...
There you go.
yeah, okay. hey, NASCAR, you have that, rich, bougie, brother-in-law that you don't like because he's into the same shit as you and he does everything better, right?
You talking about IndyCar?
I mean, listen, say what you will about IndyCar. The racing, is much, much better.
I agree. I agree. F1 has always been a cash grab.
Well, we do also admit that this season is fucking amazing.
I mean, there have been some very good, yes, this season has been amazing. How many of the previous seasons can we say have been the same?
Okay, yeah, valid.
None of them?
Yeah, there have been highlights throughout the past seasons, but, this season has been amazing. This season has also been amazing for stuff that's not happening on track. We'll get to that in a minute.
Oh,
did
boy.
more shit happen?
Oh, there's more.
God damn.
Plenty more, huh?
Oh.
Is it turning into the Real Housewives of Maranello?
Fucking A.
Wow.
Dude. But, yeah, no, they're also talking about, going back to having more in-car telemetry so the racer and the engineer are not constantly talking to each other. They're also going to do away with these dumbass high-degradation tires. So you're not going to have the drivers come on halfway through the race. Oh, my God, my tires are going. Get out there on a set of hards, do 3 laps, and the shit's blistering. Not going to have that anymore.
Welcome to racing.
Yeah, God. Welcome to Formula 1. There's a difference.
Yeah.
But
Formula 1 is not racing, guys.
It's
politics.
It is politics, and it is a very technical exercise.
Yes.
You cannot say that the engineering and everything that takes place in Formula 1 is not arguably the top tier of motorsports engineering.
The racer has a lot to do with
Yeah.
it, but, your car is your winner.
Yeah, that's,
There's a reason why most people know all the brands racing, not all the manufacturers racing, but not all of the racer names.
yeah, the nerds do, but I have a hard time rifling off every driver in the grid, but I could tell you damn near every team.
Yeah.
So...
And there's a reason for that, because it's manufacturer-focused, not driver-focused.
Yep. Anyway, so there's that.
That's cool.
Yep.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh,
News. There's a report on TV with some very bad
This
news.
isn't Tesla news.
no, it isn't, but this is just as good.
Oh, God.
Rich Energy and Haas.
Yep.
Oh, we should talk about the Tesla stuff, though.
Oh,
Can we?
In a minute.
Okay.
In a minute.
Yeah,
Let's
sorry.
get-
Settle your ass down.
Yes. So, William Story is apparently out as CEO of Rich Energy, but he still has access to all the social media accounts and everything.
God.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Speaking of Tesla, exactly.
Right? Yeah, so what was happening was these shareholders were basically going to Story and saying, "Hey man, what you're doing, this is a great idea. We can help you take it from great idea to, great actual thing."
I'm just imagining that his tweets right now are just the big man is coming down on me.
It's
the insider man is coming out.
No, it is just the incoherent ramblings of a madman. That's really what it is.
So they're trying to be Tesla.
He was trying to be. Well, look at this dude.
He's a
What a swab motherfucker.
He's a backwoods Elon Musk.
Yeah, look at him and tell me he's not fucking hustling
I think last
What's
time
his name?
William Story.
I think last time I described him as Duck Dynasty with some money.
Yep. Well,
But Duck
allegedly.
Dynasty has money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this dude allegedly has money.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, so there's an article on Racer which kind of goes behind the scenes because Racer, I think it was Chris Medland who wrote this. I just want to give credit where credit is due. Yes, Chris Medland, he's a great Formula 1 writer. He writes for Racer. He wrote this story about actually what went on with this whole Haas, Rich Energy, William Story claiming he's trying to be ousted by minority shareholders, illegally saying that he is creating a new company to exclusively distribute Rich Energy.
Interesting.
Yeah, it
also,
is.
that photo just above that, him pouring it into a champagne glass, or flute, sorry.
That is.
It's
It looks like piss.
it really does.
Looks like carbonated piss.
Oh boy. Yeah, it is just. It is a fascinating story, and there's a lot of bits in here, including, who is it? Yeah, Jordan King, who is an IndyCar driver. His dad, Justin King, is one of Rich Energy's investors.
What?
Yep. So, that's a fun thing to know. But, yeah, the investors who did talk to Chris, they're just all right, we have control of the ship. We are still working with Haas. We're still working with Gunther. My favorite thing is They've been a class act is the only way I can describe it, including Gene, who just says, I get it, sort it out. He's seeing that as just like, oh, yeah, cool, he wants us to work it out. I'm seeing Gene Hawes saying, I get it, sort it out, like just that, like, he wants me to get my shit together and figure it out right damn now.
Right goddamn now.
Gene Hawes is not a billionaire because he gave people time to figure their shit out.
No.
Nope. So, yep.
Rich Energy, the sophisticated monster for the sophisticated Kyle.
Yep. Oh, but don't worry. So someone is now Lightning Volt Limited, but who exactly that is, we don't know. Could it be Story? Could it be some other investors? Could it be what I want it to be? Just some of the investors who are like, fuck this, we're going to get into some sort of renewable energy thing. And
I could see it.
This is just some weird happenstance. They filed their paperwork, and everybody's like, look at this.
I mean, it could be.
I really hope so. But it gets even better.
Oh, God.
Red Bull is gearing up to sue Rich Energy, or at least William's Story.
Oh, God.
Yep. God damn! Yeah, so you remember how White Bike successfully sued Rich Energy over, illegal use of that logo?
Right.
Yeah. Well, Red Bull is really taking a swing at them because Rich's thing was, forget wings, Rich gives you horns.
Oh, God.
Yep. So Red Bull is just like, yeah, man, you can't say, like, wings and energy, like, wings on an energy drink can. Like, you can't do that. That's our thing.
It's time to stop!
So, they might, like, it.
It's like one of those things where it's like,
oh, God.
How is everyone else around us successful? Just steal
Right?
all the, like, this is like them taking, like, a magazine of just, like, company ideas and coming out and make their own ransom note of a company.
Oh, dude, there are so many people I look around and I'm just like, how the hell are you, like, what happened? Like, did you meet the devil at the crossroad and sign your life away?
Hello.
Yeah, here we are, busting our ass in this unfinished basement.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we're having fun, right?
It's true.
Yeah, that's
We are.
There we go.
Can I tell my story, or do we have a?
No, hit it.
Yeah,
We
dude.
got
Okay.
3 minutes and 32 seconds.
So, there was a thing on Car Buzz. Want me to send this to you so you can put up on the big screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh-wee.
This is going to. There you go. Sent.
I really feel like we need to have an ooh-wee button.
I mean,
And I feel like I say it far too fucking much.
We have
Brandy will be able to confirm that.
we
But-
have this button that there it is.
So the Tesla Roadster. So some things have been promised that I don't understand.
I mean, this is very.
Hold on.
This is Elon Musk. This is
Tesla-
very Elon Musk.
Let's just read the headline real quick. Tesla Roadster's rocket thrusters have the perfect hiding spot.
Huh?
And so I read through the whole article, and basically it's like they're going to sell you a option package called the SpaceX package, which gives you thrusters, cold air thrusters, which originally I thought would have been like for downforce, because like what's his bucket? The guy who's running the 3 turbo 2J in Japan. He has a jet engine. Mike knows who I'm talking about.
Oh, the Caroline Racing S14. He's got a jet engine on the back of his car for downforce.
Yes.
And it supposedly functions.
Yeah, so-
I mean, in theory and in application, it should function.
So I thought maybe it's going to be something like that.
It
But
does turn on.
It does turn on, and it sounds badass.
I mean,
as fuck.
it does provide thrust.
No, it's quad turbo, isn't it? I think it's quad turbo. Yeah.
It's a
Quad
quad
turbo,
turbo 2JZ with a rocket mounted to the rear trunk lid.
Dude, that thing
for
is just
downforce.
Yeah, that's off topic though.
Yeah.
But that car's awesome. The dual throttle bodies are so cool.
Yeah, the 2 throttles are
Okay,
really
but yeah. So at first I thought it was going to be like that. You keep reading. No, it's for thrust, and they don't say if those rockets are what's achieving in the 1.90 to 60, or if it's like you'll get faster than that. At that point, I don't know. So then it keeps going on more, and they claim it's going to fucking hover.
Here's the thing.
And so what I said in the Camp Shenanigan chat, which you guys should be, the Super Secret Cam page, I said, I am not surprised by a single word that has come out of this article. If this was by any other fucking company, Volkswagen, Volvo, Geely, said this shit, my mind would be blown. But because Elon said this, let the dice roll.
Yep.
That's all I have to fucking say.
It's like that crazy uncle who's drunk every time you meet him, and it's like, Christmas dinner, and he's just spouting his random drunken babble.
Well, the thing, though, is, like, so far they've delivered pretty much everything they've said so far. Like, okay, yeah.
I mean, timelines notwithstanding and budgets notwithstanding.
But, like, they had a $30,000 Tesla for $35,000. That's within margin.
I mean, for
barely.
For 2 months, yeah, that was a hell of a thing.
Yeah. But, like, so, like, what are we supposed to expect from this? Are we going to get fucking rockets? Like,
probably not. I mean, how are we fueling these? How are they
compressed air tank.
Okay. So you'll be able to poot cold air out the back of your Roadster.
I know, right? And also, the line also says something really important, too. The Tesla Roadster has back seats as well, too. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, let the fucking dice roll. I want to see what happens.
Fuck it, man.
Like, this is going to be the funniest thing to watch, because either we're going to get fucking rockets, or we're going to make fun of Tesla. Either way, it's a win-win.
Either or. All right, well. That is it. That is episode 200.
We didn't use the button. Shit.
What?
We had a fucking button for that.
Good news! There's a report on TV with some very bad news.
It was off the cuff. It was on the fly. We tried.
Yeah, we're good.
It's all right. Well, that was episode 211 of the Camcast. Damn. All right. Didn't think we were going there, but
I see how it happens.
Shit.
I just wanted to push a button, man.
I like it. I like that attitude. Yeah, 211 is in the can. Find this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. Like, rate, review, subscribe, share with your friends, coworkers, loved ones, people you hate, people you are okay with. Whatever.
Don't subject your loved ones to this.
Be like me. Make all your friends listen to it.
I mean, that is kind of a surprisingly good strategy for us.
Here's the thing. Aside from Mike, you are the person that has brought the most Patreons.
I don't fucking know how.
You just have it, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
You connect with the younger generation.
And, like, I already have been told that I might get a third one as well, too.
Well, get your youthful friends on this shit.
I know. Jonathan Chows, get on this fucking bullshit.
Yeah, John.
Get it, boy.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Anyway, follow us on all of the social medias. We are at Cam Automag on the lot of them.
Yep.
Be our 1501st like on Facebook. Or
do it.
Go ahead and follow us on Instagram. Help us stop the bleeding.
Just do it!
I posted the video of Stucky drifting the Tesla, and then, 5 people unfollowed.
What?
I don't know.
So I like how you got that, but I had, over 120 shares on my post.
Oh, yeah, it's been weird.
Yeah.
So
it's not like drifting Teslas is, a thing.
Yeah.
Right now. I mean, I haven't seen it, at least in any major news source or any popular site.
I've seen a couple things on 1320 and shit, that kind of stuff, but nothing actual event, a car registered and ran type thing.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Also, my Tesla buddy was fuck, I gotta bring my car out now.
Yes, you do.
Yep.
In Utah, we've got a drifting Tesla, and we have a racing Tesla. Travis Tidball and his...
And we have an autocrossing Tesla as well.
That's right.
Rallycross.
That's right. Travis has his.
We've got so many Teslas doing racy things here in the state of Utah. And
it's true.
And you're all sleeping on it. Anyway, support our friends over at City Broke Clothing. Go ahead and use coupon code CAMAUTO15 at checkout and save 15% on your entire order. Go to CamAutoSwag.com and support us by buying stuff. Or, hell, just cut out the middleman. Don't have to wear pants even. And support us on Patreon. Patreon.com/CamAutomag.
That's it, man. That's the best way to make it happen.
Damn right. Who knows? We might give you some free shit for doing this.
I mean, guys, we've said it a few times. We're going to continue saying it until we hit that magic number. $200 is when we start live streaming this bad boy.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to be live streaming it only to the Cam Shenanigans page, which is full of you Patreon members.
We might give some of you plebs a taste, but...
I mean, we'll probably dump 1 or 2 for the rest of you lot to see what you're missing.
Yeah.
Maybe as an enticement to... enticement isn't a word, is it? Yeah, fuck it, whatever.
I think
I believed in you.
It's a word, but I don't think it applies here.
That's okay.
We
are going to entice you to donate.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe.
$5, guys. It's not that much money.
Not
Really
that much
is
at all.
Just
$5.
just like forgo that one dinner.
Exactly.
$5 a month. I
Yeah.
mean, come on. Like, I spend more on coffee in the morning.
Yeah. Like $5 a month. Come on.
I mean,
Anyway.
I guess I spend more on coffee every Sunday morning. I should specify.
There you go.
There we go. I don't drink coffee every morning.
I drink coffee every morning, but I brew it at home.
What's
Like
coffee?
you should.
Yeah.
Coffee does weird things to me.
I mean,
Coffee doesn't-
shout out to the guys at Bjorn's Brew. I like their little ginger bread dog biscuit thing that I get.
Shout out to the Pinned Coffee ladies. They are just awesome. Them and their fucking GTR with the Powerpuff Girls on the back.
That is
Yep.
true.
That is
Oh,
amazing.
pretty great.
Ryan from my shop knows them very, very well.
Cool.
Yeah, they're nice people.
Radical.
They're awesome. They've been nothing but friendly to me every time we've met.
Oh yeah, so I actually had one of their Red Bull.
The Red Bull frappes,
Yeah, like when you described it to me, you're like, I'm like calm but jittery. I don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah, that fucked me up at ISS
Yeah.
hard.
And so I got a big one with
Same here.
and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I can't
No.
do this right now.
Were you vibrating?
Violently.
Kinky.
I almost transcended to another plane of matter.
Everything, like all the like for me, like saturation just got bumped up to like 15% for me.
We.
It was a fucking trip, man. I need to go back and get me another one.
Well, guys, shall we go ahead and bring this bad boy into port?
Let's do that.
Guess
Okay.
Like a fucking cruise ship coming into port.
Yep.
We have arrived.
Indeed.
For episode 211 of the Camcast, I have been Mike.
I've been Dave.
I've been Zach.